Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Talk Radio. I'm your host, Young Slim.
And I'm Kim.
And today we're going to continue on our All-Star Touch Football League thing.
We'll go over, Larry put out the Vegas picks, the Vegas spread for week 5. So we'll go over the Vegas spread.
Yeah, and we'll still, continue to just gloss over last week's games and continue on, who we think is going to win this week and so forth and so on.
All right, so we'll start off with the Mr. Vegas. We'll start off with the Vegas picks.
Wait,
so
wait. The Vegas picks is You want to start with the Vegas picks? No. Let's say the scores from last week. I'm not trying to be picky.
We already went over the scores.
Let's say it again. I want to hear the scores again. One more time. Come on. All right. Go ahead. Do what you want to do.
All right. Last week's scores, which I'm sure.
Say that first again.
Yeah.
Say it. Just say it.
I'm going to go. Camden. Hedges 14-0. Steel City against Reflection. It was 25-14. Steel City won. Committee against GC Irish. Committee won 38-18. Price Electric against the Panthers. Price Electric won 20-0. Rock Bottom against Cole 36-0. And then, of course, that's what he wanted to hear. Was the Braves versus the Prospects. The Braves won 12-7.
Yes, sir. Huge win for my team. But all right.
This week we got the 8:45 games are the Prospects versus Price Electric, which Larry has the spread is even.
Wait. Prospects versus
Price Electric. Even. Even.
I don't know
you
how
agree
I feel
with
about that. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. Like how?
Because the Prospects are what? They're 3-1. They lost one game, and
3-1.
And Price Electric. I think I just Prospects. Larry, he's doubting himself now that he lost you guys. So,
no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I do. I don't
think he's doubting himself. Not at all.
Yeah,
Larry's a
Price
confident
Electric
guy.
is 2-2.
So it doesn't matter. It's who they lost to. You know what I'm saying? Like they lost. They lost the Reflections.
And they just beat the Panthers.
They lost the Reflections and they
by
lost
1 point.
They lost to the Reflections by 1, and they lost to the
you
Braves.
guys.
Yeah, they lost to us. Yeah, they lost to us by 20. 20. So you know what I mean? They lost a good team. So it wasn't like
they lost to you guys by 20, but then you guys beat the Prospects by 5. The heck?
Oh, shit. I don't know what the hell that was. It might have been my phone.
Yeah. Playing around?
No. I was just trying to check my phone and see if anybody hit me up. But I mean, listen, you can't go off of who, because not in this league. It's competitive. Certain teams are matched up against other teams well. To be like, yo, since they beat them, they can beat them. Because they can beat them, they'll beat another team, and that other team beats the team that you couldn't beat.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I get that.
I just don't want to, I don't want to. If I was a gambling man, I would say, Prospects versus Price Electric. Depends on who shows up for Price,
Who'd you pick in that game? Prospects?
I would pick. I don't know, man. I would say Prospects. I would take Prospects. Wait, so that's an even game. Mm-hmm. So I think the Prospects should be favored. I think the Prospects should be favored by what they had as
at
our
least
spread
5
last
or 6
week.
points.
Like 5 points,
Yeah.
6 points.
I agree.
I think the Prospects should be favored
because they're an elite team. You know what I mean? They should be given a little more respect than that. They got a decent record.
Larry made that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's underestimated himself.
Yeah. I don't know if it had anything to losing to us, but
because
he was selling himself short in the power rankings. I feel like,
but he's not a cocky guy, so I feel like if he put himself as 5 or 6 point favorite, other people might. You're Mr. Vegas. You get
no. Last
when in all actuality, he's an honest guy, so I don't think that he would do it.
Well, last week he had them as favorites over us, and I thought it was ridiculous. But this week, I think he's selling himself a little short. So,
Yeah.
I honestly would take, personally, me. If I was making a spread, I would make it probably 4 points, 4 or 5 points prospects.
Yeah, 5, something like that. I would do.
I'll take the prospects.
I agree.
And I would think the prospects are going to win that game.
I agree. But, you know, he did say...
it depends on who shows up for price, but even if they have older guys, I still think I would take prospects.
But, you know, he might be right because he did say on Monday that his team hasn't been putting up that many points on the board. They haven't been scoring a lot.
No, numbers never lie, you know?
Yeah.
Numbers never lie.
They've been scoring like 1 or 2 touchdowns each week. So maybe that's why.
They're averaging like 14 points a game.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he did a little more even.
Yeah, I understand that. I get it. Actually, Larry, I understand.
Yeah.
I smell what you're cooking.
It's not easy to be Mr. Vegas. But move on to the next game. We got Steel City and Committee. Steel City's the favorite with 6 points.
Steel City and Committee.
Honestly, I think Steel City's going to crush them. But
do you?
Yeah. I hope. I don't know.
You think Steel City's going to crush Committee?
I don't know about crush, but.
Wait. Yeah, stick to your guns.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say it's going to be a dominant game, but I think they're going to win.
Stick to your shit. Don't sit here and don't say me just because I think Committee, because I got a thing for Committee. You know what I'm saying? I think honestly,
I'm not
it's
going
gonna
off
be a good game.
You're going off of the field, like what you see out there on the field, how the games go, you know, which players are on each team, how it goes. I'm going off of paper. I'm going off of stats. I'm going off of I'm not there every week out there on the field. I don't know what teams are good, what teams aren't. I just know since you started in this league a couple years ago, Steel City has been unstoppable.
Yeah.
They're in the championship every year.
Well, nah, yeah, well,
Yeah,
they've had a good. They're having a good stretch. They're definitely one of the better in the league.
Pretty much every year in a championship game. Pretty much.
You know, I can't deny that, dude. I cannot deny the fact that Steel City gets busy. But Committee's, you know, maybe I'm just talking shit because I want Committee to.
Something against Committee?
I don't got nothing against Committee.
That's your next. I mean, your prospects were your vendetta, I guess you could say. Now the prospects are done, so you need something else to move on to.
Yeah. I'm just trying to start some rivalry stuff. You know what I mean?
Friendly competition.
Yeah, some competition. No, yeah. I just want to see. You know what I mean? I just want to make some kind of rivalry. That's all. I don't know what Committee's about. Steel City ain't no joke. We played them. We lost. We didn't have all our guys. I know I'm not trying to make excuses.
I mean, if you look back at previous seasons, they rarely lose. They might lose one game a season, if that.
Yeah. I mean, see, the funny thing about that is when I played with the Patriots, that Steel City, for some reason, Steel City was in the A. So.
Really?
Yeah, Steel City was in the A for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why. And Rock Bottom won the championship. This was 3 seasons ago.
I don't remember them ever not being an elite.
Well,
but then again,
until that season, I'd never seen them in the A.
When you played for the Patriots, I didn't really follow it because it wasn't your team. You were playing for another team, so I didn't look at the scores. I didn't look at what time your games were. Nothing like that.
I get that. I get that.
You weren't the boss. You were just a player on the team.
I mean, I get all that, but I'm just saying Steel City was in the A, and they ended up making it to the A championship and actually win it. They actually beat the prospects were too. They ended up beating the prospect. That's why Jim was pissed off that year when I played for the Patriots because they put Steel City and the prospects in the A playoffs instead of the elite.
Okay.
And, you know, we had a good season. We're 8-1. We were pretty good.
Well,
we should have won that year.
I don't think it should be the team's choice whether they're elite or not. I think it should be up to the commissioner or somebody else. Like, I don't think it should be the team's choice. They're like 1 year say, oh, I'm elite. Then no, I'm not elite. Yeah, I'm elite. No, I'm not elite. Like,
maybe.
But I guess shit happens. You lose players. Stuff changes, and you're not as confident in in your team.
Sometimes you don't have the quarterback.
Yeah.
But whatever.
And you don't want to compete on an elite level if you know.
If you can compete on an elite level,
right?
Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But that's what I'm saying. What's the difference between if you're in an elite level when everybody's mixed together right now?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. There really
everyone
is
has
no
to play each other.
separation until the playoffs.
Everyone has to play each other.
Yeah.
So what's the spread on that one? Steel City is 6-point favorite.
Yeah.
Over Committee.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a problem with that one? I don't.
I think Steel City. I think Steel City.
You think Steel City?
Yeah.
I think Steel City's gonna win.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think they're giving man. I mean, Committee has a really good quarterback. They do. But so does Steel City, man.
I'm just going off it. Yeah, what I know from Steel City, the stats, the records. Like that's why I go for Steel City. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
Both of them prospects.
I hope it's a good game. That's if Committee even shows up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They might show up with 5 guys.
Prospects
or
versus
4.
Price Electric, the Steel City versus Committee. They're both going to be good games.
I mean, all right.
There's a lot of good games.
I'm gonna take Steel City with dropping the points. I'll give Committee 6 points. I'm taking Steel City in that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And then in the first game, I'm taking that's even. I'm taking the Prospect.
Yeah, me too.
I'm taking the Prospects over Price Electric. Nothing personal. It's just how I feel.
Yeah. All right.
You want to go to the next call, or
yeah.
You want to go to the next?
We'll take the next game and then we'll take some calls.
All right. We'll take.
All right. Then we got the Patriots are 5-point favorites over the Panthers.
Oh shit. Okay.
The Patriots are 5-point favorites over the Panthers. Maybe we should turn the volume down on that.
Panthers, Patriots. Ooh. Man,
that's gonna be a good game too. But
that's gonna be a good game.
I take the Patriots only because the last game of Price Electric, they didn't score any points. None. 0.
Well, they were missing some guys. You know what? That's nobody's fault.
But you don't know they're not gonna be missing anybody this week too.
Oh man. Damn. That is gonna be a good game. It's good. Oh God. I don't know.
I think
it'll be good. I'll put it like this. I think it'll be a good test for both teams.
I
think the Panthers versus the Patriots is a good test for both teams. Now they'll definitely. I believe they're both 2-2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Honestly,
Panthers lost last week
to
Price Electric, and they lost week 1 to Rock Bottom.
The Panthers have had the easiest schedule so far. Let's see, they played Colonial Diner week 2, 30-0.
Yeah, they played
the Savages week 3, 25-6. And then they just played Price Electric where they lost. So the first team that they actually had a little competition against that wasn't really a B team, they lost to.
Hey, and they played Rock Bottom week 1, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Those are facts.
Yeah.
Those are facts.
So maybe they're not as good as you think they are. Maybe they just had an easier schedule than some of the other people.
You might be right. You know what? I'm going to applaud you for that one.
All right.
Hold on. You didn't tell me who you think should go.
Patriots. I'll take the Patriots.
You're taking Patriots -5.
Yes.
You think they're going to beat the Panthers by 5?
With the spread, yeah.
With the spread,
least by 5, yeah.
At least?
Mm-hmm. Why, you don't think so?
I don't know.
I know you said you don't know the Panthers, but like I said,
I don't know what the Panthers are.
I'm going off of paper, off of stats, and looking at the paperwork here.
Stats say that
they beat the Savages and Colonial Diner. That's it.
Yeah.
So that's not really saying much for the team, because the way Savages and Colonial Diner are right now, that's not really saying a whole lot.
Something must have happened with the Eagles, dude. All my Eagles fans are calling me right now. All my Eagles boys, something must have happened. But Yeah. Because once Tone and Tommy called me and Tone called me, something's going on. You know what I mean? Something must have happened. I don't know, but whatever. We'll check on that later and shit. Me, I'm taking the Patriots too.
Yeah.
-5. But you know what? Nah.
You don't think?
I think the Patriots going to win, but I don't think they're going to win by more than 5.
No?
Nah.
You think there's going to be a close game?
I think it can be a close. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close game.
Can be, but
yeah, I think it's gonna be a close game. I think I'm gonna take the Panthers with the points.
Yeah.
With the points, I think the Patriots are gonna win, but if you're giving me 5, I'm taking the Panthers with the 5. I'll take the Panthers with the 5. So I got the Panthers with the 5. Steel City
they had
minus
5
6,
last week.
and flat out, straight up prospects over Price Electric. That's how I got it. I might be wrong.
All right, see, I got prospects, Steel City, and Patriots. That's the 8:45 game. They all sound like they're going to be a good game early in the morning.
8:45 games. All right, let's take a call. Yo, welcome to Barbershop Talk Radio. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo,
what's up, bro?
What's good with you?
Same old. Nah, I don't know who this is. Who is this?
This is one of the spokespersons for the committee.
What's up, bro? Thanks for calling in, man.
He's been looking forward to your call. Man. He's been starting a rivalry with your team.
Yeah.
He's been waiting for you to call and put your opinion in on that.
What's going on, man?
Everybody's entitled to an opinion.
Yeah, yo, man,
okay.
Tell me what's going on with y'all, man? I mean, you guys are a talented team, man, but, you never know what's going to get with you guys, man. Consistency is what you're lacking. Now, I'm not sleeping on you guys. I know you guys were great back then, you know what I mean? But it's a new day.
Like, what is it? Yeah,
players still great.
Yo, you can be. You got potential to be, but you know what I'm saying?
We got the best quarterback in the league, hands down. I heard what your boy said about our defense and our corners and stuff like that, and that's what that's my position. So I kind of took offense to that.
I hear that.
I mean, look, man, it's entertaining. First and foremost, anyway, I want to say congratulations on this podcast is doing numbers. It's good for the league. I've been in the league for like 16 years, so it's good to see new things going in a good direction.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
It's a good thing, man. It keeps us young. It keeps us talking, and it's making the league more relevant because it's definitely one of the best leagues around. Although we lost a lot of teams and people combined together, but to answer your question, yeah, that's basically what happened with us. We took a season off, one of the 3, and we played in the Philly League for that season, and we combined with the Camden team. I'm originally from Camden, you know what I mean, but I've been playing with the committee / free agents pretty much my whole career. I jumped on a couple other teams when we took off, but that's been the thing. A lot of guys work, you know what I mean. We got a lot of guys that got high demand jobs, and they play in a lot of other leagues. They got kids, so we knew the first 3 weeks we was going to be missing our key players. We never have a big team anyway. We always only really house like 9 or 10 players anyway. So we picked up a couple new guys, but we always got our core vets, me, Egan, Hayes, Munn, Jesse. That's our core guys. And if we got our core guys, it don't matter who we throw in there with us because our system, you know what I mean, it's a passing league. People going to score points. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. But when it boils down to it, we always end up, when we have our core team together, we always end up in the championship and end up losing, So it is what it is. There's no excuses. It's what you see on the field. You guys got an opinion. But we all know everybody makes the playoffs, and we feel as though we're a top 2 team in the league. And our players show.
Word.
We'll probably have one loss this season. We'll probably have one. And that's the one that we got.
So y'all playing Steel City this week, man. Steel City. Did you see the spread? You guys are 6-point underdogs. I mean, I know it ain't no official shit. I mean, that's what people were thinking right now.
Exciting, yeah.
So, do you really think that you guys should be 6-point underdogs?
No, I think we win by 12.
Where's that laugh at? Come on, dog.
You never know. It's any given Sunday.
You know what?
Like
You know what?
It's any given
He must
Sunday.
know something I don't know.
Yeah.
He must know something. Because Steel City ain't no joke, bro. I mean, you get
Bro,
busy, too.
I respect them to the fullest. I really do. But at the end of the day, when they play us and they play rock bottom, they struggle. I've been playing these same guys for years. You've been in the league. You know, people don't understand. It's three seasons in a year, so you can kind of get lost in it and be like, "Damn, I've been playing all this time." But really, a year is 3 full seasons in this league. So a lot of people be like, "Oh yeah, I've been in the league for a long time." It's not really a long time if you think about it. 1 year is 3 seasons. But, you know, like I said, you've been around, you've been studying, you know, and you got your opinion. It is what it is. You see them win on paper, and, you know, the stats is what we really, you know, everybody pretty much lives on. And these last couple seasons, you know, we haven't had our full team. We've been, you know, bouncing on teams. You see, Munn was on one team. I was on Camden.
Sunday.
Hayes was on Steel City. Hayes won a championship with Steel City. You know, so... But, you know, I mean, I got all the respect in the world for those guys, you know what I mean? But, you know, Egan's been playing against their defense. They had the same secondary for the longest time. We have the same secondary. You know, we know each other's tendencies, and when it boils down to it, you know, you got to have confidence in your own team. But I honestly think that we can beat them by 2 touchdowns.
Agreed, yeah.
Hey, you know what? Applaud them.
And, you know, somebody just said the other day, and on this podcast, I forget who it was, that committees, they're starting to come back. The first 3 games, I guess, is, like you said, they didn't have their players or whatever, but now they're starting to get better. They're starting whatever.
To get it back, get back to their, you know what I mean, their
somebody
usual
just
self.
said that,
All I was doing
we scored the highest amount of points last week.
Yeah, y'all did. Y'all got busy last week, man. I mean, all I was doing was judging you guys off of what I saw. You know what I mean? That's all I can do.
He was busting our balls over a game that we had 5 players.
Right,
I understand that.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean,
they should have blew us out. They should have blew us out.
Agreed.
If we play a team with 5 players and we have 9 players, we're going. If we got that extra person, we're going to. And we had Egan rushing.
Right. I heard.
Yeah, I mean, like, and we still put up numbers, you know what I mean? So they should be embarrassed. Jimmy is my boy and Eric is my boy. They my boys, you know what I mean? But they should have been embarrassed to beat us by 10 points at the end of the game. And we could have had one for an onside kick, but we weren't aware of the actual rule and how it was broken down. So, you know, anything could have happened. But a loss is a loss. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And really, if you think about it, like you said, everybody makes the playoffs. So, honestly, the regular season doesn't matter. What it really comes down to is the playoffs, which everybody's going to make anyway. That's where the real competition is. That's where everybody's striving for is the championship. So, like, regular season.
I mean, it's seeding and who you play. You do want to play a weaker team.
So you want a better schedule.
You want a stronger. You want to win. You want to win, and that's the goal and the object of this whole league is to win.
Yeah.
And you want a weaker team in the beginning of the.
So if you have a better schedule in the beginning, you play a weaker team.
The elite playoffs, they get busy right from the rip. I don't think there's any weaker team. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because there's only 4 or 5 of them.
You got committee. Prospect.
Camden and Rock Bottom.
That's it. I mean, for the most, that's it. I mean, unless I'm hitting somebody.
And like you said, Steel City gets busy against the A and B teams.
Nah, man. Nah.
Steel
City.
She's right.
Oh, man.
They dropped down to the A division for like 1 year because they felt like they were losing players. And, you know, like I said, I got all the respect for Pat and, you know what I mean, all those guys, Butter and all of them. Like I said, we've been playing in the league together with each other for a long time. But when Steel City didn't even have those guys, when all those guys was on True Blue and Ace Vending and the Bandits, you know, so we go way back. But those guys, you know, they had a tough route, you know what I mean, and they dropped down for like 3 seasons, and they were dominating. And we have crossover games, so they played their elite teams, you know what I'm saying. But it was a time, if you look back on the website, they had like 5 losses at one point in time. You know,
and
you know, this is not bad talking. Everybody has their times, you know what I mean? Because it was a time when we was trash, you know, when we were ass. Like, everybody had those moments. I don't think nobody comes in the league and just drops the bomb, you know. But it's, you know, it is what it is, man. I do commend you guys on your upgrades. You know, you guys are definitely, you know, a live team to watch. I haven't been able to get to watch as many games, but, you know, it's exciting to see the younger guys coming up. I mean, you're not a young guy. You up there with me, but, you know, you got a lot of younger guys on your squad, you know.
Yeah.
So the key to the league, man, if you get a good quarterback that can just manage the game and you play defense, that's the key to the game. It's a passing league. People are going to score. It's an 80-yard field, you know. So
I mean, you was, matter of fact, he was there. I remember playing against you. You was on the Patriots when I first came into the league. And y'all beat us down pretty good, man. Y'all beat us down pretty good. So, like you said, thank you. I appreciate the, you know, commending me on, you know, turning our thing around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were a punching bag, man. And we were.
Stuck
it's
in
not
it.
easy.
You
it's
kept
not,
coming back for more, even though you weren't going to win.
Yeah, true. But that's me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got beat down. We got beat down and a lot. You know what I'm saying? But we stuck it out. We found, like you said,
you run the team? You run your team?
Yeah.
Do you run your team?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So when y'all first came in, you were the guy that put the team in?
Pretty much. It was me and another guy, and then I cut him out and got rid of his friends and all his guys.
That's when you were CompuCom.
And then I brought
you caught the bug.
I did that.
Bug.
I've been hooked on it ever since.
People get it.
You know, I took over and started, you know, building my own
Changed it
thing.
to the Braves from CompuCom.
But it was basically, you know what? I'm gonna tell the story of how we got into this league. It was I was working at a warehouse. Me and Jim worked there, and he told us, me and my cousin, about the league, the All-Star Touch Football League, and he didn't think we were going to get into it, but you know what I mean? Like, he told us about it. He told us how much it was.
I remember he told me that story. I remember that.
Yeah. We jumped in it, and I've been in it ever since. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? I love this shit, bro. I mean, you said you've been in it for 16 years, bro?
Yeah. You made a valid point, man, when you said you can't play with your boys.
Right.
When I first came into the league, I came in, you know what I mean? I played basketball and football and all kinds of stuff like that. I was an athlete, but my boy like, yo, you want to come play football with us on Sunday? And I'm like, all right, man, I ain't doing nothing. And I came, and I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? I didn't even know the league was, like, popping like that. And then we were a group of friends and cousins playing together, and we had an okay team. But you start to mix and mingle with people, and people start trying to recruit you. You know what I mean? People start trying to pull you on, and you know, they recognize the talent. And then from that point on, I've been, like, you know, a pillar in the league. You know, like, so – you know, you took the right curve, man. You know, if you're gonna do this thing and it's not much money, but if you're gonna invest your money and your time, then you might as well, you know, go hard at anything you're gonna do. That's my motto. I teach you want to win. Yeah. At the end of the day, if you're gonna do this and compete in competition, go hard. You know, don't sign up for something if you're not gonna apply yourself. Some guys go out there just to do it and hang out with their buddies, but then they always arguing with each other and fussing and fighting. You know what I mean? Yep. But you got those other teams that's out there that you like, do these motherfuckers practice? Like, what the hell? Like, you know, but, you know, some of us get it and some of us don't. But it's a good thing to see, you know, people trying to keep the league going and expanding and, you know, the teams trying to make their teams better. I see, like I said, Larry, you know, he upgraded. He got my boy Sass over there. And, you know, that was they look a little better on paper, you know. They should have won that game against y'all, but you know. They did.
They did.
You did.
They did.
You guys
that was a hard loss for Larry.
The good thing about you guys is that you guys, any elite team that you guys play, you're going to be an underdog. It's just until you really prove yourself. But the thing is, it's good for y'all because it makes y'all play hard. You guys play hard, man. Y'all go out there and play like you got nothing to lose because
You there, bro? Yo. Is he still there? Did we lose him?
He's still on, but I don't know.
Yo,
Hello?
you there, dog?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. We got you. Can you hear us?
All right, yeah. Yeah, I can hear y'all. I had to take my earpiece off.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Continue.
I just spilled off a whole lot of shit, but y'all probably missed it all.
Yeah, you guys play
But,
hard.
basically,
When we play under teams. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all play hard, and at the end of the day, y'all hungry. And a lot of teams like Rock Bottom, Steel City, the committee, we all get complacent sometimes, and we come out relaxed. And it's like, y'all, we too relaxed, and then a team will get up on us, and it's like, oh, shit. Like, now we got to play hard. And a lot of us get in cruise control, and you guys don't get in cruise control because y'all play hard. Y'all play hard. Y'all got something to prove, and that's a good thing. Larry's team plays hard. They got something to prove.
Before the season started. That's why. We've been practicing since.
You started in January. February.
Yeah, February and January. We've been practicing, dog.
Every Sunday.
This ain't by accident. I'm just keeping it real, bro. This ain't by accident. You know what I'm saying? So we was out in the snow and shit.
Dedication and commitment.
And I want to win, and that's what it's all about. Not just me. Everybody on my team wants to win just as much as I do. Because, I know Scott has won championships in the past, but hold up.
Not with your team, yeah. He's won championships in the past, but not with your team.
Scott's won championships in the past, you know what I'm saying?
In the B and the A level. Let's emphasize that.
Yeah. We'll be in the elite soon enough. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. We'll be there soon enough, dog.
He's hungry to get another, a championship and be on that in that next bracket, So it's not a shot at him like that because Scott's a good guy. I played with Scott before.
Mhm. But that's what I'm saying. Like we basically. Yes, yes.
Reese go out there and go out the show every week. You know what I mean? He's just the most energetic motherfucker. He got a championship with us. And
yeah,
I know. I know why he jumped off the squad. You know what I mean? Because he felt like he wasn't being utilized enough. But as a young pup, you got to wait your turn. When you want a veteran team, you got cats like Money and Butch and Gage. You know what I mean? And Damn, at receiver, it's kind of tough sometimes. But he found his way. If you guys stick together, you guys can be good. Not saying that you're not good now. Y'all good teams, but you guys can be one of those teams that's like everybody when they see you on the schedule, it's like, yeah, we got to bring our A game.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. But you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right, man. But like I said, I'm not trying to toot my team's horn and shit. But you said it. You said it perfectly. These guys, they're hungry. They want it, and we're going out there trying to prove something every week, bro. A championship might not be much to you, but that means everything to everybody on my team.
No, don't. I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not discrediting anything because to win a championship in anything,
right,
is hard to do, regardless.
Yeah.
Whatever level it's on. I've won I got about 4 A championships. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like I'm not anything like that. No, definitely not. Because we had to play some elite teams to get that championship, regardless. It's tune-up games throughout the season. Not at all. But everybody wants to win that elite championship. I want to be able to be like, because at the end of the day, when you look at the website and stuff like that, it's always the same pictures, the same people. And if you promote the league, it's like they got this 1 or 2 dominant teams. Like, what kind of league is that? But if you look at the team, 7 or 8 teams, and you like, damn, these motherfuckers every season is 3 seasons, there's 3 different champions. But the same 2 teams or same 3 teams been in the championship. That attracts people to want to come and play.
Right.
I'm thinking of it, from a business aspect because I like Bill as a person and I love what he's doing. You know what I mean? And he's for the communities. He's for the people. And this thing should be notarized. It should be notarized, man. More. It should be actually publicized more.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. I think if it was publicized more, there would be way more teams in here. Because you're surprised how many people.
But you can't publicize Not saying that the league was trash, because by far it's not. But you can't publicize. It's better to publicize with more toys, with more advertising things. When you got more faces in the league, when you showing MVP, which they have, but you know what I mean, if you have an all-star game, I love the fact of the all-star game. You had a championship under the lights this year, yeah, I love that shit. You know what I mean? Like, we put forward with these things. Start to get somebody. It's enough people out there that don't do nothing. Start keeping stats where you start to give little incentives out. You know what I mean? It starts to attract people. Like, it really does. You know?
Absolutely, facts, big facts.
It does. That's
big facts. I mean. That's all we trying to do, man. That's what I know Larry's trying to do. I feel like that's what everybody wants for this league, man.
Because you guys love it so much, you want other people
to enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
Like, I've been hooked ever since I came here.
It's been hooked.
It's just living in the Stone Age, man. He hasn't jumped over the technology, fence. So he's got guys like us to help. You know what I mean? So we just got to keep pushing this shit.
Oh, I can't forget Eric. Eric for the Patriots. He's a big part of this league. You know what? I don't think people even know what he does, man. Like,
what does he do?
He does a lot.
A lot of people, a lot of the elite teams know what he does, because we know he's like Jimmy. They pillars in the league. They've been in the league for a long time. Like, when you talk about Egan and Hayes, Munn, me, Butchie, you took Cheek, these cats, we've been in the league for a long time. Ralph, we know what Ralph does for the league. Ralph should be a fucking owner stock in the league. He should have stock in the league. But a lot of the old heads that still, some of the good elite players are a lot of the older people. If you really look around, a lot of the elite teams, where our age average is over 30.
Right.
Yeah.
Every last elite team, our bottom has retooled a lot since Ralph handed the keys over to Tyree. So he's been bringing a lot of his semi-pro guys and his people over or whatever. And besides them, and Tyree is still up there in age. He's in his 30s, but the other three teams, Steel City, the committee, and Camden, you're looking at 32, 33. Bam is 40. You know what I mean? It's still out there running, putting people in the game.
Yeah, you're 38. You're still out there running.
Yeah, hey, I am.
Yeah,
I am.
And you'll still be out there until you can't.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
that's what I was saying. We were talking about. That's the thing. Like you said, I feel like the league is catered to the older guys, to the elite teams. That's the thing I was saying. Like, I feel like
underdogs are dropping.
I feel like the lower tier teams were being basically sacrificed to the lower tier teams, man.
Like Savages.
I know everybody has to play each other, but if everybody has to play each other, there's no reason for a lower level team to have to play 4 elite teams in a row, bro. I mean, you got to fix that. Like, that has to be picked up on. Like, these guys can't handle this.
Right. Like the Savages.
When they're making a schedule, like, the Savages can't play Rock Bottom, Committee, Camden, and Steel City all in a row. Like,
I get why they don't want to play anymore. I get why they're probably not coming back. I understand that.
They've been punching back.
Yeah.
They've been punching back, but that's their fault in a sense. But still, at the same time, the schedule didn't help them. What you think?
It's a pro to it, and it's a con to it. The thing about it is education and knowledge of the league. You know that you're in the A level, but you're going to play crossover games. It just so happens that your crossover games were in the beginning of the season. You know you're still going to match up in the playoffs against a certain team. Now, I understand the seeding and the actual, where you're seeded at and stuff like that takes effect. But it's other 8 teams that also have to play these teams later on in the season, which they could potentially lose 4 games. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're lined up in the beginning of the season. So you got to take it on the chin and pull a New York Giants and lose the first 6 games and then come the fuck back and, win the Super Bowl. Or 4 games or whatever.
But
it
listen,
just happens.
man.
when you feel defeated, it's hard to come back from that. Like, after you lost 6 games, like, you kind of feel defeated. Yeah, you show up every week, but you don't have the same drive and commitment you would if you felt like you were going to win.
Like, some teams just don't feel like they're going to win, like, after that.
What happens if the Savages lose their first 4 games? Okay, they lost to 4 elite teams. You take it on the chin. Then they come back in week 5 and play a mid-level team and play them close. They might lose. Then they come back the next week and play, I can't even name any random team that's got 1 or 2 wins or something like that, and they win. You know what I mean? And then they start to get they mojo back and they win. I mean, if the 5th, we all be fucked up. But at the end of the day, you know, it was just the luck of the cards. You know what I mean? It wasn't like something strategically just said, let's put them with the top 4 elite teams. You know, I understand the whole, you know, the discouragement, but then that goes back to the whole theory of the participation trophy or earning a trophy. You know what I mean? And learning. These is grown-ass men. You know what I mean? Come on. We're not talking about...
It's not their first time in the league.
We're talking about grown-ass men. You know what I mean? And it ain't you're playing for the big prize of the elite championship where a person be mad because they missing out on, you know, $2,000, you know what I mean, or something like that. You put yourself in the... If the team had 30 teams, the Savages probably would have put themselves in the C division. So... you would have had a better shot, you know, of course, obviously, but at the same time, it's only 13 teams in the league. So you have the option to say, I'm not even going to do it, I'll wait it out, but you guys decide to, you know, come in and play, so put your big boy pants on and do what you got to do.
Right. Well, yeah, that's true, because they did decide to come in knowing that they didn't have, like, Colonial Diner came in knowing they didn't have a quarterback, knowing they didn't have players committed. So I get that. They decided to come in the league.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, what I'm advocating for is the guys
spread it out,
like Colonial Diner that doesn't have a quarterback. Not everybody has a great quarterback on their team. And some people want to play just to play because they want to play, but you want to play at your competition level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the league, there's a big gap from the first team to the last team.
Yeah.
There's a huge gap. Now, not everybody was lucky like me to find a quarterback like Scott just ready to play.
Or you would be with the Savages.
Or I would be the Savages.
The Colonial Diner.
Or I am Colonial Diner.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I would be the old Brave.
You're one Scott away from it.
One Scott away from it. You know what I'm saying?
One Scott away.
So I understand their pain. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna give them elite level competition, and I know everyone has to play them, but at least try to spread it out so that I know it's not, you know, it might be a little bit hard, a little bit more math and a little bit more work. But come on, you got to do it because you can't have these guys getting kicked in the mouth every week.
It's like you said, you guys played the Savages.
They're falling apart.
You played the Savages, and what was it? By the second half, you said they were done. They were defeated. They were done. They gave up. Like they weren't playing anymore.
They were done. They were done before halftime.
What was the score?
We ended up being like 26.
Like at halftime. What was the score?
26-0, something like that.
Going into halftime, do you remember the score?
I remember the score was at halftime.
27-7.
Beating them down. And they gave up.
They played but you know, I understand what you're saying. You know, I mean, you're looking at it from a moral perspective. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's got its pros and its cons. There's no right and wrong answer. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you want to attract, you want to attract people to the league. You know, the league has to still remain competitive. Because nobody wants to come and play in a league full of trash truck juice. You know what I mean? People come to a prestigious league, so they chose to play. And if they followed a group of friends, you know, and you guys came in as a group of coworkers and friends. You know, you knew you was going to be playing football and people were going to play hard, but you didn't really know what you were getting into. And you took it upon yourself to additional upgrades that was needed to compete. And you're not just stopping at saying, all right, I'm in the A. You trying to be one of those teams that's the face of the league. So I understand you should understand more than anything. It's just it happens, man. It's just and because it's only 13 teams, it's just the luck of the draw. It could have been anybody. It's been seasons where we was pushed off, kind of, sort of, not in a bad way, but it was like 4 or 5 seasons, seasons that happened back to back, where we went to the championship and played Steel City or Rock Bottom, and then the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks in the season, we play Rock Bottom, Steel City, Kansas. Rock Bottom, Steel City, and the Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we can't just be like, damn, did we get a tune-up game? Or, you know what I mean? Like, Steel City used to always have a cupcake schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the first couple of weeks of the season. Just like all we ever know, they always play at 8:45.
Oh, I never noticed that.
You never noticed that. They never play a 10 o'clock game. Never.
I never noticed that.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pay attention to it. They never play a 10 o'clock game. And I'm not trying to give away the secret, nothing like that, but never play a 10 o'clock game because a lot of the teams that they play, the other elite teams, every elite team besides Harry's team now has attendance issues. Rock Bottom has attendance issues. I'm just keeping it real.
All right.
So when them early games, people be straggling in, and them guys, you know, they in shape. They police officers and shit like that. They in shape. So,
right.
But you know, that's a little advantage they get. You know, that 8 o'clock game, that 9 o'clock game. Pay attention to that. It's a little.
I will. I definitely will. Now,
but yeah, I mean, I do understand. I understand the whole lineup thing or whatever, man. I do understand. I feel what you're saying. But if we can get more teams in the league, you can break it back down into sections where people can have that. I want to play with my buddies and stay in shape, and then you can have that competitive league. That's why we want to get more. I want you guys to keep getting better, and then come up to the elite, so it can be 6 to 8 elite teams. It used to be 10 elite teams.
We close, bro. We close.
Yeah.
If we can get you guys to bump up, if we can get you guys to bump up, if the Panthers, see the thing with the Panthers is Diggs been in the league for a long time, and Diggs has some great teams and has some terrible teams, but he just went. But he knows his talent level; they can compete. But right now, he's not going to just jump out the window and say, "All right, I'm going to go in the elite."
Like you said, Price Electric.
Price Electric.
You think Price Electric should be elite?
Price Electric should definitely be elite.
Reflections just don't move up because they play one season out of the year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think the winner usually, right?
Some of their guys go on to Steel City for a season, and then they bounce back. The same thing with us. Ryan D'Ampero that plays with Price Electric, he plays with us too, and he plays with us in our Philly league. But when Scott does the team in, when Price Electric takes the team out, Ryan plays with us. So, you know, some guys playing on throughout the season. So that shakes things up a lot too.
My team only plays 2 out of the 3. So we play the spring and the fall. We don't play the winter.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
But if he does it like this and combines the winter and spring, it's what it is. It's more teams. It needs more teams. Like when you started, it used to have A, B, and C. Was it? No, Elite A and B.
A, B, and C.
Elite A and B.
Yeah.
Now there's Elite and A because the teams are dropping out. So the more teams, the more the competition will be spread around a little fairer, I guess you could say.
We used to have it maybe about 5 years ago, because like I said, it's 3 seasons in a year. Maybe about 5 real years ago, it used to be about 50 teams, 45 teams in the league. We used to play in fields.
Damn.
We used to play at every field.
Well, when you started, there was 27?
30 teams when I started playing.
It used to be deep, man. We used to play in Mel Avenue. We used to play at Oak Park and Denver.
Damn. Wow, I wish I would have played around.
It used to be 4 divisions. Each division it used to be to the point where he used to do it where the top 4 elite teams make the elite playoffs. The top 6 A teams go to the elite playoffs.
So why do you think the
2 bottom elite teams drop down to the A playoffs to make that shit interesting? He used to mix it up a lot.
Why do you think the teams are just dwindling off? Like every season, it's less and less and less and less teams.
I think it's people combining because of the same reason why you guys are upgrading. A lot of people are trying to take it more serious and win. So they're trying to do what they got to do at all costs, and a lot of teams are starting to fold. And the other issue on the negative side is a lot of team owners have financial issues and have attendance issues.
Right.
You have a team with 16 guys that want to play. They all come, but when it's time to pay the money, only 5 or 6 people pay their money. And then you got 3 people that good that
yeah, so it ends up coming out of your pocket. You know that better.
Then you'll have 3 people on the team that's studs. And let's keep it real. At least 2 of those studs probably ain't paying. Somebody going to try to front the bill for them or something. And that becomes a bind at the end of the season when it's time to collect to pay that bill, and then teams end up folding. Like a team like the Vault. They used to be the Vault. They had like 3 different names. Michael Zach. They were a good team of young guys. They got a team in the Philly League now. But the Vault was a team that would never move up to the league. Bill had to force them to go to the league. You know what I mean? He had to force them to go. But then, they had issues with arguing back and forth with Bill, so they dropped out the league. I don't know why they were arguing back and forth, they dropped out the league and went somewhere else. And then a team like that was of that caliber, always in a good standing. When you see a team like that leave out of the playoffs, out of the league, and then go to another league, they start to talk about that league, and then people be like, "Oh, well, I ain't fucking with that league," because word of mouth is a thing sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
But we got a lot of powerful people in the league, and advocating for it, and that's why I push the league a lot.
Sounds like there's a lot of teams in the Philly League.
Yeah. Have you ever played in that Philly League?
Yeah, he said he's in the Philly League.
Oh, you're in the Philly League?
It sounds like a lot of these teams leave this and go to the Philly League.
It's a lot of different Philly leagues in Philly. The one I play in is in South Philly. I don't play on the joint on 23rd and Wolf. I play on the joint on 9th and 5th Water. We got a team, me, Egan, Munn, Hayes, a couple of the guys that's on our team now. We got about 17 guys that play on that team, and that's 7 on is it 7 on 7? Yeah, I think it's 7 on 7 in the South Philly League. But that's not, it's the okay league. It's not better than the Defer League, But you got a couple other leagues. I think they're all playing in that flag league over Philly.
Plus,
it's the flag league that just started up.
With
and
the rules,
like 8 teams, I think.
Oh, damn!
I'm trying
the flag league.
I'm trying to net and see a lot of the Philly leagues, they run short, so it might be like a 7-week season or whatever. Like the when we play like games, and it's like 21 teams, and it's 2 different levels. But we won the championship the last 2 years, and we only gave up 21 points the first year all season, and we gave up 14 points this past season. So. And the only team that the point doing it was the team that was from Jersey that played in the league with us in Deptford.
What team was
the Vault.
The Vault?
Yeah.
So you want to tell them about the player?
We tried to get a lot of from our Philly team to come from the Jersey team. A lot of, I don't know if they don't want to make the trip or whatever, but, so we got a couple of guys like and Vic been playing with us. He played in the Defer Leagues with us for a couple of seasons too. But he's a firefighter, so his schedule is crazy. And we brought a guy, Clarence, over. Clarence is a nice speed guy, so he's a good addition to the squad. And we got a kid named Nick, the guy in Flag League in Philly as well. So we picked up Kev. Kev has been in the league for a while, and I'm not sure. I think Manny. Manny is a stud receiver, as y'all say. He's a stud. I've been waiting to pick him up off of. He was on the B level team. I think he's a new guy, and I couldn't wait to pick him up. So
I picked up Shy from the new guys. I don't know if you know him and shit, but yeah, Shy. He's a beast. He got a touchdown for us. He plays good. He plays hard. I mean, yeah. What happened to the new guys? What happened to the Monstars?
The Red Devils.
The Red Devils. What happened to all them teams, man? Like
you said, Supermen. There's like.
What happened to the Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
What happened to that team? They were an elite team. They were good.
They were Sons of Anarchy, Superman. A lot of those guys played on our team when our team used to be called TNT. They played with us for a while, but they were a group of brothers and a couple friends, and they used to only play one of the 3 seasons in a year.
One season.
But then eventually some of those players wanted to play all year round, so they went on teams. And then once you get on the team and get acclimated, it's tough to leave sometimes.
Right.
So I just think they ran out of players because other players went other places. When you take a break, man, it's tough because people try to snatch people up.
Yeah. And, things happen. Like, we know one guy that works at ShopRite, he was on the Decepticons. He's like, he said the quarterback works on Sundays now. The other guys, like, in the police academy, so their team's gone. They just don't play anymore because nobody else wants to take the initiative and start their own team.
And run the team.
Actually, they don't want to pay for their own team. That's what it is. A lot of people want to show up and play, but they don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough to run a team, though, man. It's tough. When you're dealing with money and you're dealing with personality, it's tough.
Yeah.
I know.
There's a couple times, like when the one team you played for Jim, and you told your team they're more than welcome to go on and play. Team, like, they can go ahead and play, and nobody wants to step up and do that because it's nobody wants to take that commitment and financial responsibility on.
But I always want to tell you what to do with the team. Right. But
they want to be the coach, but they don't want to come out your pocket or nothing like that.
That's a different story for another day.
Yeah.
That's different. Yo, won't you finish it? We got 3 more games to go over, and won't you put some input on it?
All right, we'll see. We'll go to the first. Well, he didn't. What do you think about the prospects and the Price Electric game? It's the Vegas. It's even.
The spread is even.
The spread's even.
I would go prospects on that.
And he said his team over Steel City. The Patriots over the Panthers. The Patriots are 5-point favorite over the Panthers.
That's tough. That's tough because they're coming off of a crushing loss, and I know they were missing my man's son. So that's tough, man. That's tough one right there. You can't count Jim out. The thing about Jimmy is, if Jimmy gets up 2 scores against certain teams, you can pretty much kiss the game goodbye.
Yeah.
Because
he's gonna run the clock out.
He knows the rule book like in his fucking hand. So that's just some of the people that, because he's been in the league for a long time. But I would say my pick to win the game. I think Panthers win.
That's what you said, because you said the Patriots. You don't think the Patriots are going to cover the spread?
No. I think the Patriots are going to win, but I don't think they're going to cover the spread.
Cover the spread. Yeah. So you picked the Panthers.
I picked the Panthers.
Yeah.
I picked the Panthers.
I'm with you, Jeff. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's a close game. It's
close game. I agree. Okay.
The game of the week: Rock Bottom versus Camden. It's even. Who do you think? Since you know both teams personally, which one do you think's going to win that one? The spread's even.
I love my Woodson and my Camden. I love them. But Sean, the quarterback, it's all based on him, man. It's all based on Sean. Sean can get hot. Sean can get pictures. Sean has had the potential to. It's the time when he was our quarterback and we were beating the shit out of Rock Bottom, and it had people drop passes. But then he can have those games where he's not as accurate. So I would take Rock Bottom because it's early in the season. Had this been a later game, like 8, I would have took Camden.
Okay. All right. I personally, I would take Rock Bottom. I'll take Rock Bottom because I just think Tyreek is a stud, man. And I mean, I know Camden gets busy too, but like you said, later in the season, I don't know, maybe. But right now, I'm going Rock Bottom. I'm going Rock Bottom for that.
They play at 10, right?
Yeah, they play at 10. Yep. Play at 10 o'clock.
All right, so Camden should have everybody. That's the other issue. Those guys got a core group of guys, and it's about 4 of them. And then, everybody else is like plug and play. You know what I mean? And that's what made it great when we combined, because we took our 5 and took their 5, and it was a fucking super squad, and couldn't nobody stop it.
Yeah, I know. I heard you guys wanted a championship and shit. Yeah. So Maurice said he was on there for a season in the winter and shit. So that's what's up. All right. I don't know if you got a chance. Well, you know who they are. Reflections versus Indie Landscape. No, Indie Landscaping. GC Irish.
I'll take Reflections.
Reflections.
Yeah.
I think it's 7-point favorites. Reflections is 7-point favorite.
Yeah,
Now,
they cover. They probably win by 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, you might be right, man. But GCR should be getting busy sometimes, man. They do.
Yeah,
They're an up
they
team.
get busy. They get busy from the 20 to the 20. But when you get down that red zone, it's a different ball game.
You're absolutely right.
They got a couple athletes, but I mean, their defense is not good at all. They have they had a quarterback. I'm not saying a quarterback is bad because I don't want to bad talk anybody, but if they had a quarterback, if they graded a quarterback, they got a couple of receivers that run good patterns or whatever, good routes. But their defense, they don't really know what the hell they're doing on defense. And a quarterback, and the Grasso boy, he's going to go to the sun about 14 times. So, and he runs that comeback like they run that shit like water. That stop and go comeback. So, but I'm a corner, so I study motherfuckers. So I know, what's going on. But they don't, GC Irish comes out there, a group of friends, they play, they all want to come together, and they're athletes, but they're not really studying, studying people and making adjustments and shit like that. They just out there playing.
Hey, I agree, bro. I agree with you 100%, man. I agree with you 100%.
They got a couple guys that go hard, but, everybody is not. So, like I said, I would take deflection, by 2 touchdowns possibly.
Okay. On that one, I'm going to say, damn, man, I don't know. I might take reflections because reflections is coming off a big loss against Steel City, and I think they're better than what they showed in that game. But I mean, everyone is Steel City, so I mean, I know they ain't much to you guys, but teams, Steel City dominates and shit. So they dominate reflections. So you know what? I don't know, man. GC Irish came off a hard loss too, man. You guys just beat them, so you guys beat them pretty good. So, damn, hold up, let me think. I think I'm gonna take reflections and give up the points. Because I don't, I know with GC Irish, but I know I wouldn't be shocked if GC Irish won that game flat out. I mean, like they played Camden 12-7. They got times where they show up and they get busy. So you just never know what team's going to show up, if the quarterback's going to show up. So it depends on what GC Irish team shows up. But I'm not counting those guys out, man, at all, because they remind me of my teams. You know what I'm saying? You got talent, not the best quarterback, but they got a quarterback than what I ever had back then. You know what I mean? He can make plays, inconsistent, but they just love the game and they're playing with their friends. And then once they get that thought pattern out of their head and add people from the league and not people from their city or their town or whatever they're doing, they'll have a better chance. You know what I mean? Like you have to add blood from the league to win, and that's how I see it. That's my key to success. Yes, people with knowledge, but you can't just have somebody that knows a lot but don't know how to play. You gotta have a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? But you just can't play with all your friends. You can't be an old college fraternity playing together and be like, yeah, let's go out there and play some football, because it ain't gonna work out, man. It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. It's better when it's ran like a real football team, when you have, people from different places and players from, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't have a bunch of your friends together. That's how I feel.
That's how you started.
And that's how I started. We had nothing but failure, embarrassment, fighting, money problems, embarrassment. You can't have that. You know what I mean? So that's just how I feel. Once they get that through their head, that if we're gonna keep this team at GC Irish, and they got a good core too. They got a good base. If you get rid of a couple guys and
not for
replace
nothing,
them,
though, it's not easy to get players. How long did you guys didn't start getting players until you had Scott? Like it was hard to recruit players from other teams. Yeah. Until you had a decent quarterback. Yeah. Yeah. So it's hard to get. But listen, players. This is the thing. This is why I say I love my team so much, because Scott and Aaron were on their own. They were running their Owls. Right. They came, they've been in the league, but they were running their Owls. And they always come together. It's just been them two. Yeah. They've been together. And they were losing. They were losing games. Right. They lost. I think they made the B playoffs and lost. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Aaron was like, it was just because it was just me. We had no talent. So Aaron and Scott, and they were losing. And then it was what I had, all my guys, Maurice and Mike and regulars. We lost. All we did was lose. Yeah. We were punching bags in this league. And then I got Mike and John from the Monstars, and they were losers. Once you went they were. I'm not saying they were losers, but they were a team they were a losing team. Right. And then I got Shy, who came from the new guys. Yeah. And they were losers. You know what I'm saying? So I got a bunch of guys from losing teams. Yeah. Good players. Yeah. From losing teams, but together we win. Yeah. Not only do we win, we dominate. Yeah. Now that's crazy. Chemistry. Good chemistry. But this chemistry didn't come overnight. We've been, like I said, we've been practicing since fucking January. So we it's not like it's just like, hey, yeah, we got together and it all worked, it all worked itself out. No, we've been practicing. There was no other team out there practicing in the snow. There's no other team. Irish, what you guys GC Irish came at the end. They came at the end. But we were out there 3 weeks before GC Irish even came out there. Right. So that's how dedicated me and my team are to winning. You guys might think it's corny, get a life. No. We want to win.
I mean, I remember the days when we used to have practices and scrimmages and stuff. We used to have Cooper River Park rocking and Collins rocking. We used to be having round robins. There'd be 4 or 5 teams out there, offense, defense, switch around. Like, we used to do it, but a lot of teams either have players that do other things, like us. Our team, we playing another league, so it's kind of like, damn, and that we might play 2 games in a week. So it's like tune-ups for us. We play for year round. So coming back out there and just shooting the breeze to some people, and some people, But what happened with you guys is typical what happens in the league. Our team comes into the league, and they come in and it's a group of friends, and they pick up the dude from that they went to school that was a stud. He comes on the team. He's like, yeah, you want to play football? He plays. And he's like, man, this team is ass. Like, and this league been here all this time. And then it's like I'm better than this. He knows somebody. He sees somebody from his hood or somebody he knows. He like, yo, you know this shit? And his boy like, yeah, yo, you should come over here. Like, yo, and that's how it happens. That's exactly how it happens. Yeah. Because I came out with my friend. Like I said, I came out with my cousin and his folks, his in-laws, and I was playing. But they had a pretty good team. They just needed some filling people, and I happened to just be able to can play. And I came in, and they kept me. And then from that point on, other people started noticing, and I knew people in the league, and then it just started. You know what I mean? It started trickling down, and it's like, oh shit, that's value. You know what I mean? Oh, you should come play with us. But our core guys end up getting together and sticking together. And like me, Munn, Hayes, Egan, Jesse, we've been together for a long time. Like, Sass used to play with us. Sass got a couple championships with us. The boy Jamal that used to play with quarterback for the Supermen and played with Steel City, he got a couple chips with us. Like, a lot of guys came through, man. A lot of guys came through. And that's what Steel City used to do as well. Before, when Pat used to be with the Bandits / True Blue, they had a couple of different sponsor names, but it was always the same guys. They would always bring in 2 or 3 young pups and mold them. And then those pups would move on and go to other teams. Ralph was good for that too. It was a point in time with like Ralph kind of let, when he felt like he was, losing it a little bit, he like, all right, Tyree, go ahead and run this team. Pick up a group of guys and do this, that, and the third. But at one point in time, Ralph was throwing the ball while Tyree was the receiver.
Really?
You know what I mean? And they still, yeah. Ralph picked up Tyree because Tyree actually bounced on a couple teams. Tyree played on the team with me for 2 seasons. He played on our team for 2 seasons. Like he played with the Bandits or True Blue. He's been on a couple of teams before he actually took the reins at quarterback. And he's a hell of a receiver.
I heard. He told me. He actually told me that. He said he used to play tight end or something like that. Like, wow.
Man, Egan used to throw that thing to him, and Jamal used to throw that thing to him, and he snatched that shit right out the air.
I know he's an athlete, man.
He wanted to throw the ball. And he always was on a team that always had a good quarterback.
And he could never do that.
And do his own thing, but the whole keeping the team together thing is hard to do. So why not go to Ralph? And Ralph just like, here, y'all ain't got to pay shit, dude. Just come play. And, the rest is history, and they got a good nucleus, but it's a lot of new faces. But that happens.
Well, Rock Bottom lost a couple guys, you know what I mean? A couple guys went to the prospects, So, I can't wait to see that.
Sass played with Rock Bottom for like 2 or 3 years, but Sass played with a couple other teams. Me and Sass been on the same team for about 3 or 4 years. But Sass, we used to play with a team called Club Samba back in the day, and they used to get busy too. When I say it used to be top teams, man, you had True Blue, Rock Bottom. Our team used to be called the Free Agents. The Free Agents. You had the Bulldogs. You had Egan used to have a team called what was their team called? I can't remember what it was called, but the Assassins.
Okay.
But there used to be a lot of teams, man. Club Samba. It was like 10 elite level teams, man. And that used to be rocking, man.
Now, what happened to the hybrids?
That's crazy because I played this season with them. I actually won an A championship with them. I just think
they were good.
That's everybody. It was a group of friends, but they all still, everybody from Camden and Longside. And I just think they just ran their course.
Yeah.
I just think they ran their course. Because Kev is playing with us now. Kev was one of their receivers. Kev played with the championship team with me, or whatever, and he's playing with. I picked Kev on our spot this season. So yeah, but I think, and I was supposed to get another guy, my man Joe Bond, but he backed out. But a lot of those guys, I guess, they just run their course.
Yeah.
Some teams are just lucky to have a group of guys that get older and still got it and still want to play, because like I said, Steel City and us, we up there in Camden, we up there in age. I mean, he's 38, I'm 37, he's 40, 138, 35, 37, something like that, we got some cats up in the 80s. Jesse, 35, 36, we got some cats up there, man. But we all stay in shape. We playing games, so.
Yeah. All right, we got one more game. We got one more game, and it's us.
It's the Braves. 25-point favorites over the Savages or Colonial Diner. We don't know yet. If the Savages drop out, which we'll find out, they had till 8 o'clock tonight, and the commissioner is supposed to let you know tomorrow. So if they drop out, then it's Colonial Diner.
God damn.
Yeah, well, if the
Shit.
25.
Then they
24.
I don't know why they did that.
An odd number.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, you're right. It should be 24. Yeah.
It probably should be 24.
Yeah, because that's was that 4 touchdowns?
Nah.
Not counting extra points or nothing.
I think you know that. I think you know that. You just want to hear something. So I'll pat you on the back. You guys win that game. Y'all just better not come out overconfident. Because if you're playing Cologne, just don't come out overconfident. Because you've been talking shit about Randy, and if Randy heard that shit.
You might make it personal.
I know, dog. I know, but Randy's my guy, dog. That's my guy, bro. I mean,
y'all
I'm
better
fucking
come.
ready,
Y'all better make sure y'all come out to the game relaxed in a good way. Don't come out that motherfucker cocky and all super cocky and strong, or big headed, or come out that motherfucker like it's a pushover game. That's gonna be the games that you end up losing, or playing hard.
Right.
You be tired as hell for the next week's game.
Absolutely
and,
right.
And if the Savages drop out, there's no more buys anymore, which means just the way the schedule falls, you'd play Colonial Diner this week. The Braves were set to have a bye next week, and Colonial Diner was supposed to play the Savages, so there'd be no bye. So it'd be the Braves would play Colonial Diner again next week, and you're scheduled to play them on week 8.
Like week 8.
So you if Savages do drop out, you're gonna play Colonial Diner 3 times.
3 times, man. 3 times.
So anything, they're not guaranteed wins.
What was that?
Y'all played them already, right?
Nah, we ain't playing. We played the Savages, but we didn't play Colonial Diner.
All right, so this week, if the Savages drop out, then y'all play Colonial, and then y'all will play Colonial again, so that would be twice.
And then play them again week 8.
2 more weeks and shit, yeah.
Because they're doing away with bye. So whoever was scheduled to play the Savages is now going to play the bye team.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Like you said, we'll just go out there and play, and you know what I mean, like not.
Well, you might be playing a different team. I don't know what's wrong with Lou. I don't know if he hurt or something. I don't know what's going on.
I heard Lou's coaching hockey, his son's hockey team. So, yeah, Lou's gonna come back. I heard Lou's coming back either this week or next week or something like that. But it don't matter, bro.
It don't matter, but you'll see a different look, somewhat of offense.
Yeah. Man, Colonial Diner used to be pretty good, man. They're definitely respectable. And then I guess like without a quarterback, you just can't compete.
No, yeah, that was the one thing you heard from this one.
The same guys that they've been sticking with the same guys. They all homeboys and stuff, but they're getting older. And they got the guy Mel needs to shed some weight. Not weight literally. He needs to shed some weight and go into another team. You know what I mean? Like he needs to just if he wants to play competitive, he's one of those guys that being loyal to his squad. So I commend him for that. But he's a guy that is on people's radar. George still got some left of the tank rushing. You know what I mean? George is a great rusher and special teams guy. They got some guys that's still trying to hang in there, but it's tough, man, because a lot of the guys are getting older. Yeah.
And they'll hang in there if it's worth it, but they don't want to come back for a losing season too.
They've had I know they did in their first 3 games. I know they had 3 starting different quarterbacks in the first 3 games. So hopefully they settle it down. Hopefully Randy starts. I would just play Randy. If you're not going to trust K-Sizzle, I would either wait for Lou or not, or if while you're waiting for Lou, start K-Sizzle, man. I would start K-Sizzle over Randy.
I don't know who K-Sizzle is.
He's the quarterback from the He's the quarterback from the Monstars. Kyle, that's his name. Nice dude. Good person.
I would have to see him. It's not ringing a bell to me.
Damn, K-Sizzle's name ain't ringing bells. Damn.
No, I'm not saying it like that. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him. And you said the Monstars, and I really don't remember. If I ever played the Monstars or watched the game of theirs.
You probably did. You probably did.
You pointed him out to me on Sunday, and I probably seen him, but I just didn't know his name.
Oh, okay. All right, my last thing before we get up here. Now,
it started kind of like an MVP thing. It's like the most valuable player from week 4.
I don't know if you heard the last show. We're gonna do the
I did.
Player of the week.
Fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. It's a nasty time.
Now he's calling the Mr. Nasty Player of the Week.
Mr. Nasty Time Player.
And it doesn't have to be from your team. It can be from any team. Whoever is Player of the Week, we'll decide tomorrow based on the votes on who most people
who it should be. Now I'm gonna give somebody a little
like a gift card
or something.
Wawa, Visa, something, just something.
Just appreciation. Just appreciating people getting busy out there, being nasty out there on the field, man.
So what's your opinion of who the MVP
for this
was
week,
for
this past week, for week 4? I don't know what games you watch, or even in your game, who was getting nasty out there?
Who do you think deserves MVP?
I'll say this as humbly as I can possibly say it, but I think I should get I'm nominating myself.
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I had a touchdown, interception, not trying to keep track or anything, but I think this week I had a good game. I didn't get to fully watch.
What you doing this game?
But if I got to do a 1A and a 1 and 1A, because I'm gonna nominate myself. But for honorable mention, I would say Cheek. He had a nice pick six. I think he had two interceptions, and I think one of them he ran back for a pick six, the one with the whole push thing. So yeah.
So you had an interception. You had an interception, a touchdown, and what else?
And I played center the whole game.
Okay. And what did Cheek do? Cheek had a pick six?
I think he had 2 interceptions and one was a pick six. I'm not sure, but I know he had a pick six.
All right.
And it was like 100. It was like an 80-yarder. It was from the end zone. So
a long John, one of them long John. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because, there's Larry nominated himself.
He didn't. I nominated.
No, Larry nominated himself because he said if I had to pick, I would pick myself. He said the same thing. He did.
He kind of did.
Because what did he say? He had 4 sacks?
Yeah, he had like 3 or 4. He didn't even count one, but I counted it. Let's count it. He had 3 sacks. Larry had 3 sacks. Aaron had a touchdown, an interception, and a touchdown, interception, and a sack and a half. Well, basically 2 sacks. So that's why I said Aaron for my team, and then I didn't.
Larry said himself, and then he said the quarterback from Steel City. I don't know his name, but he said the quarterback from Steel City
was getting busy.
Oh, not Scott. Maddie. His name is Maddie.
Okay. And you said yourself or Mr. Chief?
All right. Yeah. So we'll make a decision tomorrow on tomorrow's show.
I'm just gonna walk up to somebody and give them.
We're gonna announce
Mrs. Nasty Time Player of the Week, man.
You're on our show. You were voted the Player of the Week. It's nothing big. It'll be like $10-$20 gift card, but just something every week.
Like I said, just to show a little appreciation, man. For people to get out there and get busy, dog. And you know what? Like I think people, with little incentive, it's nothing major.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
we got to push this joint, man, because we got to get some eyes out there. We got to start recruiting some people, to do some little community service where we can get a couple more cameras out there, get a couple more people just watching the game, keeping track of things, so that way it won't seem so biased, and then it can make the All-Star thing fit. When we pitch the All-Star thing, it can make it more legit. You know what I mean? You can have people can really feel like, okay, damn, because I like the idea of taking maybe two or three players off of the top 3 ranking teams of each division, and then do like a draft like the NBA does, where the 2 quarterbacks. You take 2 quarterbacks and they pick their team.
That's an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you have like your first string and your backup one guy.
No. He's saying take the 2 top quarterbacks from the 2 top teams,
right?
And then just having a draft off the teams, and they all play together like that. Like that 3 teams.
Hypothetically, say the 2 teams from the championship. All right, you got 4 teams in the championship. You got the A championship and the championship. You take the 2 winning quarterbacks from the A championship, the 2 winning quarterbacks from the elite championship. You put them all together, and what you do is you're going to have a backup quarterback. One is going to play one half, one going to play the other half. But obviously, whoever gets the 2 winning quarterbacks are going to be the captains, no matter what. You get what I'm saying?
Good.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a winning quarterback in the elite and a winning quarterback in A, and those 2 quarterbacks will do their draft, and then they get to draft the rest, the other remaining 12 or 14 players. You know what I'm saying? Or 20, 30 players, because you're going to have maybe like 12 and 12, so 24 players. So it's 20 players left.
That's good.
They get 10.
That's a good idea.
Even that's probably one of the best
ideas.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of took who was it? Aaron's idea, but he made it better because Aaron's idea, we're like, what about the rest of the teams? But the way he just put it makes perfect sense. And Larry offered the
Larry said he's gonna sponsor the whole thing.
Yeah, he'll get the jerseys, he'll pay for the refs. He wants to try to do it on the same day as the play
right after championship game. Yeah.
Under the light,
right.
But
And it makes it and at the end of the day, those quarterbacks know they're going to have to prepare to play extra game. You know what I mean? It is a championship. You play your championship first, and then you rest off. And the thing about it is, the teams that didn't, the teams that made the playoffs, it makes it more interesting because it's like, all right, I'm trying to make the All-Star league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it makes your team better because everybody is fighting to get to that top seed and win the championship, or at least be a top 3 seed to be involved to get to be chosen to be an All-Star.
Everybody wants to say, I won a championship and I made the All-Star team.
Hell
Everybody wants to say
why
that.
Not? Yeah.
So he's right.
Why not? Why not be an All-Star?
It's going to make them strive to be.
We definitely need an All-Star game.
Yeah, it's going to make every player strive to be their best.
It's basically like this. It's our league. Let's have one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's how I feel. Let's do it.
And you start off small. The prize can be something like the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. The winning team, if it don't have to be nothing major. The winning team could probably get an All-Star T-shirt or something like that, and it's nothing to get like a group buffet, you know what I mean, or a group thing to Red Lobster or something like that, or to a buffet. You're not playing for nothing, you know what I mean? You're not playing for thousands of dollars. At the end of the day, it's a touch league, but that a nice little gesture in each. It could probably get even more and more, prestigious as far as what the prize is going to be. You know what I mean? Like, it's small things, you know what I mean, that you could do. You know what I mean? And we just got to start to make the league more competitive. And Bill has to gain more trust in the teams. The issue right now is he don't want to lose the league. He don't want to lose teams. So if we can gain traction with at least a good 18 teams that, we got 13 now. If we can get a good 5 more and it can be consistent for a good straight 3 seasons, then it can get to the point where the championship team wins jerseys. He owns a jersey shop. Like, it ain't shit for him to make up jerseys. You know what I mean?
True.
Because he used to do shit like that. But, when you start to lose trust in the league, you don't want to kick out the money. You know what I mean? You start spending more money than you gain, and even though, he but whatever. But, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying. So I love the whole All-Star thing. But we have to find somebody to kind of like validate it. We have to get eyes. We have to have eyes around. So we need to get some ambassadors, like people that's willing to stay after the game or make it to the early game and watch and take the footage. You know what I'm saying? Like cats, I'll be willing to do it from here and there. I get there, pull my phone out, and I'm watching this game. You know what I mean? And I'm just capturing the moments from this game. And then somebody else is getting another game because instead of walking back and forth and hoping to catch something, you know what I mean? You might have people that designated fields. You know what I mean? So we just got to start politicking with people and getting people involved. Like maybe bring a friend, you know what I mean, and be like, yo, bro, I need you to stay here and watch this game.
Just record this game,
and then shoot the info to you or Larry or whoever run the Facebook page and get that joint out, make an Instagram and all that other shit. Like, how they do the social media stuff and just get that thing, hashtag this. You know what I mean? Go live. Have somebody go live on the Facebook page during the game. Yeah. We live at the game of the week. At the game of the week, go live. Make all game of the week go live.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Game of the week go live.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yes. Use the social media because the game of the week is going to be competitive and people going to watch once it starts to stream. You know what I mean? Our little videos. My video got 300 views already. You know what I mean?
Everybody wants to see.
200 views.
Everybody wants to see how they did.
And plus, everybody loves to watch themselves playing.
It's hard. It's hard to. You can't really watch your team while you're playing.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to go back and watch the game afterwards.
Yeah, like what did I do on this play? Like, what did I look like?
Oh my God, this guy. This guy really messed it up. That was his fault. We lost that touchdown. Everybody wants to watch it.
But that we just need to get more video footage. More video
footage. I heard Tyree had the drone out at the chip game, and Larry said Reset on the podcast the other night. You got a drone, man. Fuck
yeah, I got one.
You like bring them drones out, bring the cameras out, because at the end of the day, we could draw up an agreement. Just say, it's just like we not insured. The league don't insure us. We got to have our own insurance. We sign a waiver for photos and shit like that. You don't like it, don't play.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like his league is legit. You know what I mean? It's a legit league. So you know what I mean? We want to get promotion on this joint. You know what I mean? Like. It's great to, be able to try to pitch it. I love playing that Defford, but the fields be fucked up sometimes. He can move this thing to a turf field somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, there's things that moves could be made. It's just right now, he don't have the resources, and he needs the people to be mouthpieces for him. And motherfuckers is willing to step up now.
Applaud him.
It just is what it is.
Absolutely, bro.
So let's get some traction on. Let's get some eyes out there, because people gonna be like, oh, this person is biased. He picked this person, that. You can't have Bill do it because Bill watches some games, but it makes us, it's a gray area there. But you have a couple of people out there that it might be the top three teams that the top three records. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, 2 championship teams, and then a team that finished in 3rd place with the record. You know what I'm saying? Be able to submit their all-stars, and each team can submit 4 players, and out of the 4 players, 2 from each team will be chosen by a panel of people.
Yes. And you know what?
That's perfect. I think that the more people that are excited about the All-Star game, the more willing he'll be to do it. Like you said, I don't think he wants to. He don't have the resources. Plus, he don't want to put the money out of his pocket. But basically, like Larry's saying, he'll sponsor it. He'll pay for the jerseys. He'll pay. You know what I mean? So it's kind of.
Let's do it.
Up to him to make the call on just say, yeah, we're going to do it, or no, we're not.
You got the feel. That's
he's probably just going to say, let's just make sure you guys have participation and this, that, and the third, because, it's the attendance thing. But I think he'll be on board for anything that's going to help, help his notoriety, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because he also has another business that he's running. You know what I'm saying? And that's publicity for his business.
The more successful this league is, truthfully, the more money you put in his pocket.
Yeah.
The better off he.
Yeah, but I ain't counting.
No, yeah, but
people that's something that they love.
Yeah. Yes. All right, bro. Thank you for the call, dog. You know what? One more thing. You know what? We gonna kick y'all ass when we play, right? I mean, I have to tell you that.
Week 9.
I have to let you know that we play week 9, man. I know you're a beast.
Circle that day on your calendar.
We definitely got it down, bro. We definitely got it down. We want to play you guys now. You
got a team for the committee, man. I think you want to come join our team or something, man.
No, wrong one.
I think you want some of our players. That's
Yo, bro, we just been punching on, rock bottom and prospect. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, dog. We never played you guys, so I don't know what y'all made up.
When you play against our quarterback, you fucking with a whole different breed, man.
I heard. But our defense is elite. You know what? Our defense is elite. I'm going to say that much. Matter of fact, our team is elite. I'm confident in us. So if we beat you guys will be the 4th elite team that we beat in 2 seasons. So.
All right, well, don't think that you're going to beat us with cover 2. I'm going to tell you that. Don't come out there with that.
Hold up, dog. First of all, hold up, though. Don't act like we can't.
Waiting for it.
First of all, don't act like we can't man up against y'all, dog. Don't act like we can't man up against y'all, because we can.
I didn't say you couldn't, but
we definitely can. Don't think that. Don't. What you mean we can't beat y'all with cover 2? We can beat you. Yeah. You know what? You know what?
This is what you've been waiting for this whole podcast.
What?
Start talking shit.
Yo. You know what? We'll see. What's that? Week 9?
Yeah, week 9.
Week 9. We got you, bro. We got the.
You were talking shit to Moon. You was talking shit to Moon in the park.
I was.
You woke up a sleeping giant.
I was. Yo, he did it dirty. He did it dirty in the playoff game. He was getting busy.
You think you're asking for a check?
But he still lost. You know what I'm saying? He still lost. It don't matter. You know what I mean? All the stats he had, all them touchdowns on fourth down, it didn't matter because he still lost about us.
You right. He lost on the Sunday. He didn't lose with his quarterback. That's his quarterback, man. In my T.O. voice, that's his quarterback, man. He ain't lose with his quarterback. He ain't lose with the committee. He with his home, with his family. We ate out there, man. It's a jungle.
You know what? We shall see.
And we do it humble, man. We do it humbly. It's crazy because I'm the humble guy. You know what I mean? I'm the humble guy. Mine is humble. Yo, if Hayes and Egan was on this shit, oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh my God.
I know.
They are shit talkers. They are shit talkers. So you know what I mean?
I'm a shit talker.
Shit talker.
I'm a shit talking fool, man.
He's waiting this whole podcast just to talk shit.
I could get to this, but you know what?
You kept saying all week, like, commit the guy from commit on Thursday.
I can't wait just to get to this part. Now, I don't think y'all can. I'm in the real. I don't think y'all can beat us. I don't think y'all can beat us.
All right, well, listen. It's okay to have confidence. I love that in you. You should have confidence as a man. I'm proud of you. I applaud you for that. But week 1, week 2, week 3, right? But apparently, we must be somebody because you really been ranting and raving about the committee. So we're going to make this decision as a committee to fuck y'all up in week 8. All right?
You know what they say? If you weren't a force to be reckoned with, he wouldn't be talking about you. So.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to see that the old guys is still on everybody's radar. Everybody wake up to play us, baby. Everybody wake up to play us. There ain't a team in the league that don't wake up to play us. Bet you Steel City is planning because the thing about it with us is Rock Bottom, Steel City, Camden, and the committee. When we all play each other, you ever notice it's always a close game or it's always a blowout? Why? Mm-hmm. Because we all know each other's basics. So everybody's talking about what is creative plan. But see, all of our teams have 5, 6, 7 different creative plans that none of you guys have ever seen because y'all don't play us on a regular like we play each other. So that's why when you guys beat them, you guys came out hungry and y'all spanked their ass. When y'all beat Rock Bottom that year, y'all came out hungry. They didn't know what to expect from y'all. They took y'all lightly. And y'all been studying and came out there and got their number. But then I don't know if y'all played them again after that.
No, we haven't played them. We wanted them again.
It's going to be a totally different ball game. It's going to be a tougher game the next time you guys play.
That's what the prospects thought. That's exactly what the prospects said, and that's what they thought. They got it again. You know what I'm saying? They got it again.
Yeah, I mean, and my personal opinion with the prospects is they got a lot of great individual talent, and it's take time to mesh together because they added some new pieces, they added some studs. But I think that they're playing the wrong people on offense, in my personal opinion.
I agree.
It's a couple of guys out there that can catch, that can run, but they got to play. Got to running. They got a quarterback that causes people, or however it goes, and it is what it is. Every team has their own way of running their engine, so I can't. It's just a couple guys out over there that can play, and
switch them around a little.
Bro, DeAndre is a stud. DeAndre got targeted one time. One time. Yeah. He was targeted one time, bro. Come on. If you're just going to target him one time, bro, the dude is a monster, bro. and they're not using them right. That's how I feel. Like,
and I honestly feel like, you know, I ain't tooting nobody's horn, but I honestly feel like Sass is probably one of the top receivers in the league.
Dog, he only got the ball. He caught a touchdown, but he only got the ball. He only got the ball maybe what? He wasn't targeted that much, dog. I don't know what's going on with them. I
remember a season when Sass played with us, and Egan was our quarterback, and our team was called TNT. Sass had like 65 touchdowns in a year. He was getting 3 4 games. Like he was getting. It was crazy, man. He was putting up numbers. He's a fucking animal, man.
I heard.
In football, in the second sport, he's a hell of a basketball player.
But he's being wasted. That's the dude we seen at Ross getting cleats.
Oh, okay.
Remember that?
When you're like, you know, he's in the league. It was like the day before the league started. You knew he was in the league because he was buying cleats, but we didn't know.
I seen him at Ross and was it Defford?
I think so.
Yeah, we seen him at Ross and Defford. But
Defford,
I mean, prospects got a lot of guys, but a lot of it's one ball, man.
Yeah.
And they got so much talent that it's just not enough balls to spread out. You know what I mean? Like,
But it can be. But if guys get open, I mean, you call the right plays and guys is flashing, you got your pick. So you know, you got your pick. But I mean, you know, every quarterback is
4 times. We picked off the prospects 4 times in back-to-back drives.
They got their system, man. You know, their defenses. They got studs on defense. You know what I mean? They those guys play good together. You know, they still got it. They got some work. They play good. But you know, some of their D-backs is probably their better receivers. You know, but that's what happens when you have a deeper team. So our team, a lot of our offensive players are good defensive players, so we can swap both sides of the ball throughout. So we always sprinkle in people, and it's tough to keep people because other people be trying to put or certain things like that. So, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just think they're using them. I just think prospects got a lot of talent, and they got a lot of talent. That's pretty much it, and that's as far as it goes. When they start learning how to use that talent, that's when they can become the best team in the league. So that's how I feel. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Right. But when we run into y'all just beware, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I know I've been on y'all. I'm trying y'all on some Stephen A. Smith shit.
No, makes it exciting.
Shit, but I'm just trying to make shit exciting, though. Yeah. That's all. I can't wait to play y'all.
That's your next.
We're gonna win, but y'all gonna be mad, and I know y'all got a lot of guys, and I hope your quarterback is on. I hope Money's there. I hope you there. But it's really ain't gonna matter, though. I'm saying, I mean, like, y'all can't shut us down. Y'all can't stop us. Y'all can't stop us, and y'all can't score on us. That's how I feel. Applaud me.
I'll make sure I send a copy of this link to my quarterback.
Y'all can't stop us.
You might try to drop a 2-bomb on y'all.
Y'all cannot stop us. Y'all can't stop us. You can't stop us, and you can't score on us.
Like you said, they're gonna make sure they're prepared for you guys.
3 touchdowns in 3 weeks.
You better start watching their team because they're gonna make sure they're prepared for you guys.
Yeah, I hope they do.
3 touchdowns in 3 weeks.
No, I said we've given up 3 touchdowns in 3 weeks. We've given up 3 touchdowns in 3 weeks.
Okay.
Against Price Electric, Prospects, and Savages. But, you know, I mean, we ain't even counting them.
They've only scored 1 touchdown each game.
Yeah, I mean, 1 touchdown each game. But you guys gave up 3 touchdowns to Colonial Diner.
Colonial Diner game.
Don't give up 3 touchdowns to Colonial Diner.
That's on that Colonial Diner game.
Oh shit! Watch us give up
4 touchdowns for Colonial Diner.
You jinxed
this
yourself.
week.
You jinxing yourself.
It'll never happen.
That Washington
never happen.
Colonial Diner come in.
It'll never happen. That'll never happen. That will never happen.
Next week, this guy's gonna be sitting there like, all this shit you talked about Colonial Diner and them giving up points to committee giving up points to Colonial Diner. Colonial Diner's gonna like shut you guys out. You get shut out. Hey, you never know. Like you said, oh, it's any given Sunday.
Hell no.
Everything looks good during the regular season, but then when you get to the playoffs and you lose to Jim Weenie, it's going to be a problem.
That ain't happening either.
Never let you get into that. Let's see if
I wouldn't let me get into that either, dog.
Yeah, because he used to not be able to beat Jim, but
Jim ain't fucking with him. He knows that. He knows that.
But then again, Jim's not very good in the playoffs either.
Yo, Jim, he's fucking up in the playoffs.
He's good in regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, man, he'd be messing up in the playoffs. He'll be undefeated in regular season. He'll be undefeated in regular season and be knocked out in the first round of the playoffs.
No, Jim's gonna try to fight me in the parking lot because you're saying that.
He is, I know. You better wear your bulletproof vest this week.
Now we played them. When we played the Patriots.
You played them before committee.
Yeah, we played
before the bye. You played the Patriots.
Jim, that's my guy, man. That's my dog.
Y'all play the Panthers too? Y'all got the Panthers on y'all schedule?
We play the Panthers too, yeah.
You play the Patriots week 7. Then you got the league bye. Then Colonial Diner. Then the Panthers. Then
no
committee. You play committee week 10 of it. I thought it was 9.
No. Individual bye.
It's league bye.
Yeah.
League bye.
So we got
Patriots week 7. Then you got the league bye. Then Colonial Diner. Then the Panthers. Then committee. So you play committee week 10.
Yeah, good. That's when they go down. That's when we finally put them to shit. That's when we finally shut them up. They've been talking shit about us this whole season.
You mean you've been talking shit about them this whole season?
Y'all might lose 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, all right.
Colonial.
If we beat you guys, we're going to the elite playoffs. You know what? Maybe. I ain't going to say that right now. I ain't going to say that. Because even though we beat y'all already, we're probably better than y'all anyway. Know what I mean? Elite? Hell nah. Hell nah. We are elite. Not only are we elite, but we can beat them. We can beat them all. All of them. Just like my main man Aaron said. That's like what we thought. That's just like Mike said. Just like Scott said. We all. It's like, nah, we ain't all say that. I'm just lying.
Nah, Maurice was like, committee, it's not me.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I won a championship with them guys. It's not me. I didn't say that. Like, shut the fuck up, man.
No, real recognize real.
Come on, stop
real
it.
Recognize real. Iron sharpens iron. He know the deal. We are not to be slept on.
You're writing a check that your ass kicked.
The only thing that's sleeping is y'all. Y'all sleeping, dog. Y'all sleeping on yourselves, bro. I hope not. I hope not.
They got 5 more games to get to you guys.
Yeah, good luck with that. And when they get to us, they're gonna wish they'd never seen us.
That's if, like you said, if you don't lose back to Colonial Diner.
Get the Yo, I might start the backup in that game. I might give Scott the week off. You know what I mean?
You make sure you get. You make sure you get in the game when you play us.
Oh, I will.
I'm gonna look for those knee-high white socks in that t-shirt head.
First year he's like, yo, you look a highlighter.
Oh, you the one that was calling you a highlighter?
He called me a highlighter.
I got it on one of the videos, like on the sideline.
Like on film, called me a highlighter and shit.
Yeah, I was recording on the sideline, and he was on the field, and you're like, somebody was talking about, oh, look at that guy. He looks like a highlighter out there.
Oh, shit. Boy, bro. I'm getting in the game shape. Actually, I got a sack last week. What you talking about, bro? I got a sack last week and a touchdown. I did Dion after I scored.
Deion after I scored. You know what I mean? Like, I get jiggy, dog. Come on, stop it. Nah, I ain't with to play you guys. You know what? What you say?
Don't lose. Don't lose focus, because we're going to come to you like a robot. Like Will Smith.
I don't want to hear no excuses. I had somewhere to go. My quarterback couldn't make it to the game this week. One of my guys had who's having a baby. One of the guys on the team broke a leg. One of the guys on the team, his mom's birthday. I don't hear none of that shit, bro. Y'all bring your game, bro. Y'all bring your game, because I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't hear nothing.
Make sure they all know it's week 10 so they can request off for work now.
I want everybody there. Oh, he had to work.
Everyone put in their request off sheets now.
Oh, he had to do this. He had to do that. I don't hear none of that shit, bro. Y'all bring y'all game, dog. Y'all show up, including your quarterback.
It's just 2 hours.
Okay. Oh, shit. Yo, bro, we got to go. Yo, a girl told me I got to go. But bring your game, bro. Yo, thank you for the call, dog. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for even your insight.
We're on every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, 8
we'll be
o'clock
on tomorrow,
if you want
man.
to call in.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you, dog.
I'll be tuned in.
Okay. I know, because you know in the past and shit. Yeah, dog. I've been hating on y'all. You're right. I have been hating on y'all.
As I said, you're right. I think you're writing a check that your ass ain't gonna be able to cash.
Yeah, we cashing this check. We cashing that committee check. I'm going to committee's bank and cashing that motherfucker, man. We about to whoop your ass. I'm depositing money. That's all I'm saying. I'm depositing money. Let's get it.
All right, we'll see.
Go ahead, my bad.
You said we'll see.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. He will see. Yo, thank you for the call, bro. I appreciate you, dog. I'll see you out on Sunday. Or if you call in tomorrow, bro, we're doing the show tomorrow, bro. Thank you once again.
All right now.
All right.